House Intelligence Committee member and House Ways and Means Committee member, Congressman Greg Steube. Congressman, thank you for joining us here. I want to get your thoughts about that fiery hearing going on today. It's been going on for over 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, what's amazing to me is that the Democrats want to die on the Hill to fight for illegals and murderers and rapists and gang members and going to El Salvador to be with gang members and people that have committed crimes in our country who came into our country illegally. And the majority of Americans don't support illegal criminal aliens in our country, criminals that have committed crimes in our country, terrorists. Under the Biden administration, there's over 400 known terrorists that have come into our country, over 50,000 Chinese Communist Party people that have come into our country. And we have finally an administration that is standing up for Americans and standing up for the safety and security of the American people. And what's just fascinating to me is politically, the Democrats have decided this is a hill they're going to die on. They're going to fight for illegals in our country.
Congressman, I want to get your reaction when I say this. The reason why Democrats in blue cities have sanctuary city policies is because they think at some point the illegals there will help them politically in the future. And that is really the only reason.
And it's the only reason that Joe Biden allowed 12 million illegals to come into our country, because in some of those states they can vote. There's no voter ID requirement in the state of California. So imagine now the president signed a voter ID requirement, but it's going to be caught up in a lawsuit for a period of time. But imagine if illegals, if they had voter ID requirements in the state of California, I bet their politics would change pretty significantly. I would submit to you that we'd have a lot more Republican members of Congress from California than we do right now. So you are absolutely right. This is a political calculation that Democrats have made. They poured 12 million illegals into the country, knowing that in some of these jurisdictions, these people are allowed to vote. And think about the demographic change. They're also being counted under the census, which means more states, more seats in states like California and New York, whereas that population growth for citizens should be in places like Florida and Texas, which makes the margin in the House and the Senate very challenging and different politically. So this is absolutely a political calculation for them.
Congressman, also want to get your thoughts about the status of the One Big Beautiful Bill. We know that Senate Majority Leader John Thune is now threatening to keep your Republican colleagues in the upper chamber in Washington, D.C., forcing them to work through the July 4th recess if they haven't passed the bill. Any intel you can share?
Yeah, we spent on the House side months behind closed doors just to do the tax portion of this. I saw what some of the senators are saying, that they're going to push out a bill, but they don't know where it's at now. And then at some point, it's going to have some reconciliation between the House and the Senate. So are they going to send a bill and expect the House to just take it up? There's still a lot of things that are going to have to be worked out. I think it's going to be very optimistic to get that done before July 4th.
Congressman, on a little lighter note, the House Republicans, you beat the Democrats in the congressional baseball game. I think it was 13-2. You pitched. You had 5 innings, striking out 7 batters. You also look like you're in great shape there. I'm not hitting on you, but congratulations. What's that say about Republicans, Democrats? I guess they don't have any good athletes in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it says that Republicans are winning on and off the field. This is our 5th win in a row. So it's just an honor to have an opportunity to play. It's a game for charity. We raise almost $3 million for charities in the D.C. metro area. So it's a great opportunity to get on a major league stadium, play in front of, I think there was close to 40,000 people there last night, and play a good game of baseball.
Something tells me that you have played baseball before. You just have that look
that was my sport, baseball and football.
There we go.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win, Congressman Greg Steube. Always great having you on American Agenda. Thank you.
Anytime.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.